Hi, it's Christine Tao.
And Lori Maison.
Hey, Lori. I was hoping that we could talk a little bit about this article you put out recently about resourcing yourself as a leader, because given everything that's happening right now, it felt particularly relevant. Given that we really want to be helping folks with some tangible ways that they can think about how they can lead through crisis, I'd love to just hear your thoughts on the article, and especially in today's context.
Yep. Well, we just posted a blog about resourcing yourself first. And it's that idea on the plane of, you have to put your own oxygen mask on before you put your child's on. And I actually heard an amazing story about this, which was a parent who actually had this happen on the plane, and they did not follow that rule. And they tried to put the oxygen mask on their child first, and that child started fighting. Like, they don't want this thing on their face. They started fighting like crazy. And then by the time that fighting was going, the parent was losing their oxygen to their brain. So they were having a hard time even thinking of what to do next. And I just thought, if it was the other way around, if the parent put the oxygen mask on first, now it wouldn't be so weird for the child to have the oxygen mask, because they're going to see the parent doing it and they're going to be like, I want one of those too. Yeah. So just very practically, it makes sense. There's a reason they have it that way. So now in the new era of work from home, I think this is even more important because the demands have gone up. As a leader, so many more decisions to make. New circumstances around you, people who are working at home for the first time or don't do that regularly, doing that completely alone when you're used to having colleagues in the office, or
in my case, with lots of small children wandering in at all times.
Yes. I think it's really difficult to just have a moment's peace. So I would say just start with that. Find literally 3 minutes, 5 minutes where you can just settle by yourself somewhere. Okay. My favorite 2 spots are in the bathroom, because most people, except for the very little ones, understand that, somehow that's private. And the other is sitting in your car in the garage, not turning it on, but just hiding in there for a few minutes.
It's often the last place people look.
Yes. And of course, that depends on the age of your kids and all of that. But finding that moment to let everything settle lets you start to make decisions and operate as a leader out of a calmer place versus the revved up kind of crazy place that you can get to. If you're somebody who lives alone and now is quarantined alone, you might really have to find some ways to reach out and be connected, because, 24 hours at home by yourself, not talking to anyone, if you're a social person, that's going to be a problem. Yeah. So video conferencing, really great. Phone calling, bug your people from your office, in your messaging systems.
I've even heard of folks just turning on the TV to have some background noise, or sitting by a window so you can see maybe the very few people walking outside these days, but a way to be able to bring some activity into your environment.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting some music on.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for sharing your thoughts, Lori. We hope this has been helpful for all of you. Our goal is to start to really build a set of resources and content that can help people throughout all of these new situations that you're navigating as leaders. So thanks again for sharing your thoughts.
Okay. Thanks, Christine.
Okay. Bye.